There are numerous techniques for intimidating someone. You can accomplish this by being extremely obnoxious or physically scary. For instance, there is one type of individual who intimidates others in an unusual manner. Sigma males have been characterized as such because they are more prone to employ their intellect than their strength when engaging with other people. They may not appear on lists of the world's most popular individuals, but these men understand how to obtain what they want out of life without resorting to violence. They truly use their expertise and their communication style to intimidate others. Intimidating people is generally the last thing on their minds, but they do it nonetheless. Typically, Sigma males do not seek to intimidate another. That said, they have a way of intimidating people without even attempting to comprehend why. To understand why, you must first evaluate how other sorts of guys behave. Specifically, alpha males and beta men. Alpha males will always be proactive in establishing dominance, which means they will seek opportunities to demonstrate their power to others around them. Beta guys are often more submissive, and as a result, they frequently enable someone to exercise dominance over them. Rather than establishing themselves as persons capable of leadership, because Sigma males are unlikely to be intimidated figures. For some, it might be very upsetting. When individuals begin to challenge the system, intimidation does not have to take the physical form. Often, it stems from an individual's capacity to comprehend social dynamics and how they operate on a fundamental level. Sigma guys are aware of this, which means they are also aware of how to use it against others in order to obtain what they desire. While they may not be as physically imposing or as loud as certain other sorts of guys, their knowledge makes them equally, if not more, terrifying. Indeed, you do not notice their entire intimidating potential because it is not portrayed in the same way. Thus, let us examine 7 ways in which Sigma males intimidate others. Number 1. Their quest for privacy instills intimidate in others. Expect a Sigma guy to withhold information about his personal life. If you don't already know it, when someone inquires about his or her own life, he will either speak in imprecise terms or avoid the subject entirely. Sigma guys intimidate others due to their demand for secrecy, which means you will never learn everything about them. They understand that popularity is a symptom of frailty. Sigma males are unconcerned with becoming popular with other people, which intimidates those men and women who place a high premium on community acceptance. When it comes to making major decisions, they are not likely to consider how popular a specific course of action is. Number 2. They intimidate in others with their mystery. Sigma guys are frequently perceived as more of an enigma than anything else, which intimidates those who do not understand them or their life goals. This is one way for these individuals to retain control over others without having to exert any effort to obtain it in the first place. Individuals frequently wish to test a Sigma man in order to determine what type of person they are and whether or not they are capable of being. The issue is that these guys are unlikely to accede to the public's demand for them. They'll always act independently of others, which intimidates those who refuse to do anything without being instructed what to do. Sigma men anticipate their opponent's questions, which intimidates them. Number 3. They use their conscience to intimidate others. Sigma males are self-assured, which frequently makes others feel inferior to them. This can be a benefit for these men at times, but it can also work against them when dealing with other sorts of guys. While their confidence can benefit them in some respects, it can work against them when it comes to making friends. If you wish to intimidate others in the same way as the Sigma males do, you should begin by considering certain bits of information that would be useful for intimidating others. While you may not require precise pieces of information, it is a good method to get your brain working while attempting to intimidate others. They intimidate others by being unafraid to disagree. Sigma guys frequently have no problem with opposing viewpoints on some issues, which intimidates those around them. That may not like such a sharp division over some of their beliefs. Effective communication is critical in any form of interaction. Additionally, the fact that these gentlemen are unafraid to differ serves to intimidate others. This is particularly true If they notice that others dislike it, they are intelligent individuals who understand how to utilize their words effectively. You may not comprehend exactly what they're saying, but it'll be terrifying until you do. At the opposite end of the scale, a Sigma may feel intimidated by them. They may be aware that they cannot win an argument with such a logical individual, or even defend their opinions against such a logical someone. Number 5. They are incredibly persistent when they want something. Individuals classified as Sigma guys are well known for their persistence when it comes to achieving their life goals. This can be especially frightening for some persons who struggle with exerting significant effort in the environment or just have difficulty looking beyond their own nose. These males can be terrifying, even more so if they are interested in something you possess. These individuals are frequently quite brilliant, and they are usually adept at utilizing their intelligence. They can be daunting, as not everyone is aware of how to confront them. When it comes to the intellectual sphere, sometimes people are intimidated by things that are beyond their comprehension simply because they lack the tools necessary to comprehend the circumstance. Number 6. Their independence serves as a source of intimidation. Sigma men are frequently viewed as free-spirited, which intimidates others who believe they will never be able to do or accomplish even a fraction of what these guys have accomplished in their life. This is an excellent demonstration of how power can also be used to intimidate others. Their independence intimidates others, as it leaves many people wondering how these men manage to live their lives alone. People often wonder if they have ever been able to accomplish something on their own, or if they will ever be able to do so in the future without the assistance of another person. This is a highly toxic mindset that can breed an overwhelming sense of dependence on other people to provide them with the lifestyle they have grown accustomed to. They are able to intimidate people because they do not require or rely on anyone else to survive. Number 7. They understand when and how to utilize humor to intimidate others. The Sigma male is known for his inventive use of comedy. They are not the type to perform stand-up or attempt to make people laugh. They are the type of person who will utilize their words to lighten the mood or make a joke to enliven the atmosphere. A Sigma man who is extremely smart and skilled with words may find himself employing humor during a dispute or. This can be extremely effective if the appropriate moment presents itself, since it keeps tension from mounting and may result in you appearing to be a winner without resorting to outright hostility. Another angle to pursue with humor is to use it to subtly degrade or ridicule your opponent. While the Sigma may or may not be adept at blatant insults, he can utilize his words in another way. Rather than stating that your case is weak, you may say something along the lines of, "Well, if it's that straightforward, there's no need for dispute." Humor may be quite effective in taunting and putting down other individuals. The Sigma man is frequently adept at identifying the points on which other people are more sensitive, and he can utilize this information to his advantage later on. He will be able to employ Witten's incisive sentences to make his case. And he may discover that it resonates. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And do share with your friends so we may continue to create them. To see more videos like this, subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Additionally, make sure to check out our other videos. Thank you for watching.